Hey everybody, welcome to America's favorite grilling show. It's Mad Dog and Merrill.
It's the Midwest Grilling Show.
It is, sir.
And we are live from Crivets, Wisconsin at Pelkins Smoky Meat Market. And we've got some smoking to do today. So stay tuned, ladies and gentlemen. Sit back, relax, enjoy.
Lots of smoking, sir.
Lots of smoking. I can smoke it already, man, I'll tell you.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is brought to you by Modern Home Products, the makers of MHP, Phoenix, and ProFire grills. Pit Boss Pellet Grills, Cherry Delight, Native American Tourism of Wisconsin, healthy homegrown Wisconsin potatoes, Sundrop Soda, Shooting Star Casino, Awesome Shrimp and Seafood, the Oneida Nation, and by Lashbro Aerial Images.
Welcome back to Mad Dog.
Hey, Freddie.
Keep your sunny side up.
Keep your sunny side. The sun is always shining in Crivets, Wisconsin.
It is a great place.
Due north about 40 minutes of Green Bay is Crivets, Wisconsin, Highway 41. Beautiful, beautiful tourist area. Lots of great fishing, lots of great hunting, winter sports, a lot of great things to do. What's better in Crivets, Wisconsin than Pelkins Smoky Meat Market? What is better? Do you know that?
I'll tell you what, that's about all what there is.
No. Two Pelkins Smoky Meat Markets.
Oh,
There's a
that's
new one.
right.
Yeah, they got the new location down by in Swamico, right above Green Bay, Swamico at 1756 Riverside Drive in Swamico.
That's gonna be
good. So you folks in that whole neighborhood down there, when you're watching the show, when you're done, you get out and you can get like 60 different kinds of bratwurst.
I know, isn't it amazing?
You can do the pork tenderloin medallions that we're going to be planking today, gorgeous New York strips, and then we're going to eat WisconsinPotatoes.com today too.
Yeah, I mean, it's a great selection here right inside the side of the store here.
Phenomenal.
June was just in here. She's going for the stuffed pork chop.
June and Jean are good friends,
Yeah.
the Fevers. They were just in here going for it. Let's get cooking, shall we?
Let's get cooking. You know what I did when I went inside there?
What?
I got some bratwurst.
Fresh brats.
Fresh brats.
The special, the
The
cranberry
special,
ones.
go there, I got some regular and the cranberries. Bring them out.
Okay, so you got the Navigator, our pit boss.
Doing the Pit Boss pellet grill, absolutely fantastic.
Ooh.
I'm gonna grill these today around 300 degrees.
Oh.
Look at those, huh?
Those are bratwurst.
Those are bratwurst. Grilling these at 300 degrees off. I want to slow smoke them at 225, but we decided to go all the way at 300 here, which will take about 35 to 40 minutes on there because they're fresh brats. We want to sort of go nice, slow on there where they brought up, but look at those babies.
So with the fresh bratwurst, the best way to do them is a little indirect cooking, a little slow cooking,
Right.
sear them at the end or sear them in the beginning a little bit.
Right.
But the pellet grill does it all, and those are about those are a 4 to a pound. Those are bratwurst.
those are some big
Those
brats
are
there.
dandies right there. That's
They
the
did a wonderful
cranberry
job.
ones. So we'll get those on the pellet grill, get those smoking.
That's really good. We got the fresh. We've got the other. What was the other one that I got?
Just the regular brats, wasn't
That's
it?
right. You
Now they got
it.
60 different types of bratwurst, 60 different types of bratwurst that you can get here in Crivets or at Swamico, like we mentioned, at their new store on Riverside Drive. So make sure you head to both stores, go online and check out the special. Merrill picked up some pork steaks.
Yes.
He's gonna
Very
be
good. I'll tell you what, if you walk inside there, the meat market is just phenomenal. With all the great selections, all the different sauces and spices when you go in there. But it's great. I mean, that's the nice thing about buying local. Meat markets are my favorite places to stop at all the time. What do you got there,
This
sir?
is when you know you're at a real butcher shop. You get the butcher block paper, the butcher paper.
Right.
These are something I wanted to try. I've wanted to try them for a long time. They're pork tenderloin medallions.
All right.
Pork tenderloin medallions, and we're going to wrap those babies.
Ooh,
And we're going to do some plank cooking.
those are going to be good.
Those, look at that.
Those are
That's
going to
like
be good.
a beef tenderloin, but only it's a pork tenderloin
Right,
steak.
yeah.
So they're pork tenderloin steaks, I'm going to call them, but they're beautiful medallions. And those look absolutely gorgeous. They deserve a little bit of our citrus and seasonal.
Well, guys, I can do that for you, sir. You want to use a little bit of citrus? Gotta open up the cap here, there, sir. That little cap got stuck. There we go.
Well, I'll be jiggered.
Boy, you could smell the lemon on that, can't you?
Yeah. Isn't that
This
delicious?
is phenomenal. This is really good on pork.
This
Very
is
good on
this
pork.
is sodium-free essence of citrus.
Let's add a little bit of citrus on there too, if you don't mind.
Or seasonal.
Or seasonal. Yeah, that's all right. I'm sorry, sir. Got the season on that. Do that on both sides. Flip that over.
So what
you don't want to overcook the pork too. Very important. I go about 145 degrees.
So in order to do that, the best way I know how to do any type of cuts of meat when it comes to gorgeous meats like this, we're going to do a little plank cooking. Not the only way, but it's a great way to protect it when we're doing television. So we went to the local lumber yard. We got some simple white cedar, just some simple untreated white cedar. I cut it into the sections that we needed. And I asked at the counter, I wanted 8 beautiful medallions. So we're going to get those out right here, get that nice cedar plank out.
Oh, that's going to be nice.
But before we do that, here's what we're going to do. We're going to slow down a little bit.
All right.
We're going to grab a little bit of brown sugar, and we're going to grab some apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
And we're going to dissolve the brown sugar and get kind of a sweet tart type flavor in there.
Yeah.
And what we're going to do is we're going to put these pineapple, and we're going to make a pineapple glaze with crushed pineapple in the second segment. And we're simply going to coat these babies a little bit with that vinegar and that brown sugar. And I can smell that baby already. I love the flavor.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do is now we're going to take our wet plank. We're going to place those pineapple rings. We're going to place Merrill's seasoned tenderloins. Hey, we have to get some steaks on the grill, Merrill.
Okay.
Oh boy,
Boy, we got a lot of stuff here.
Everybody
man.
hold that pose.
Holy cow.
We want to sear the New York strips a little bit.
Oh, look at those. Nice.
So if you want to put a little Grandma Hazel's
I'll
on
put
there.
a little Grandma Hazel's on there.
We'll get to our planks in a minute, ladies and gentlemen. We got a lot to do today, so.
Wow.
So get some Grandma Hazel's
I'll put a
going
little
on
Grandma
there.
Hazel's on there.
Oh, we got a good hot grill on that MHP grill. Fires up nice. Nice gas grill, the best on the market, let me tell you that.
Oh, the aroma, boy,
How
Grandma.
about just the other
It's
side
just
of Grandma?
unbelievable.
Yeah, Grandma's
She's
garlic,
unbelievable,
garlic,
man.
peppers, onion, fennel, celery, red pepper, green pepper, onion, sodium, and dill. Grandma Hazel's the best for steaks, for salmon, for any cuts of meat. You can't go wrong with Grandma.
No, you can't. Grandma's been around for a long time.
So we're gonna take those gorgeous, I wanted to get the ribeyes, but the ribeyes they look too good for us.
Well, I'm taking a ribeye home tonight.
Oh yeah, I bet.
Oh, yeah.
You're a ribeye man, Freddie boy.
So we're gonna score those just enough to get some flavor because we're gonna put them on the plank. But here's what we're gonna do next. We're gonna take these beautiful medallions.
Oh, that's gonna be good.
Isn't it gonna be delicious? Now these medallions are gonna take about 30 minutes. Basically indirect, but with the heat. Want to wrap that baby up?
Yeah.
So we're going to take that wet plank, been soaking all night long in water. We've got the pineapple underneath with that nice little glistening on there. We're going to make a nice pineapple glaze in about 15 minutes.
Yeah, you got a good eating today, Freddie boy.
I can see that.
Good eating.
My mouth is watering already.
I'm going to flip those over so we get score marks on the one side. Should we get to your whiskey?
Let's get to some Wisconsin potatoes. I got some Wisconsin Gold. We're going to do a bacon wrap on here. Using Pelkins bacon, which is great bacon. I'll tell you, I'm a bacon man. I love it. This bacon here is just phenomenal.
They smoke the slabs right here, ladies and gentlemen.
These are the Golds, Wisconsin Golds. Very easy, partially cook these, 3/4 of the way through. You can do it in the microwave, you can do it in your oven. But it's very simple. All we're going to do is just quarter these. Easy, very easy to do. We're going to place these in a bag with some Italian dressing on there.
Now we had a caller come in and said it's Italian.
Oh, I've seen that
Not
too.
Italian.
That's right.
It's
that's
silent.
Right.
It's quiet.
I didn't go to Italy.
No.
What to Italy?
You're exactly right. You didn't go to Italy.
I know.
Yeah.
I've heard that so many times. And
Now Freddie's gone to Scotland. I've been to Scotland in my younger days.
Let's move those all the way.
So we're gonna take.
Go ahead.
We're all good. We're gonna take those nice little Yukon Golds. Merrill, do you want to slosh a little
I want
Italian?
to splash some Italian dressing on there, sir.
This is as easy as they are. The Yukons are eatwisconsinpotatoes.com. Eatwisconsinpotatoes.com. Great recipes in there, great ideas. So those get sloshed in there, wrapped in the bacon. But here's what we're going to do underneath the planks of those. We're going to take some sauerkraut that's been drained. We're going to do a little bit of lemon juice over the top of that. I'm going to put some brown sugar in there. And we're going to make just a basic little brine, but only with, we're going to use a little porter beer.
Oh.
And we're gonna mix that up.
That's gonna be good.
And we're gonna grab one more plank. Just enough to coat the bottom.
With the brown
I could, honestly, God, by itself it's delicious, but it'll never top these gorgeous bacon-wrapped Wisconsin potatoes. I'll guarantee you. Bump, bump,
bump, bump. All right, man. You got
and then
it.
now we're
Perfect.
gonna get those same timing as our pork. We're gonna get those on the grill.
Look at that. Go, 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 go.
All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna get those
look at the steaks.
steaks
on there,
because Freddie likes his rare. We're gonna get those off there right now.
Beautiful.
Just let those set. And here's what we're gonna do with the steaks, folks. We're gonna take some nice little onions. We're gonna toss some red onions in there. I'm gonna drizzle a little bit of oil over the top of those. These are canned chilies, just to add a nice little flavor. And we're gonna add a little bit of our garlic pepper in there. That's just a nice little pepper blend with garlic in it. And that's probably all we need. A little bit of oil if I didn't add oil in there. We're just gonna mix that together. So we got peppers and we got some onions in there. And just mix that up nice and lightly. That's gonna go on the bottom of the next plank to protect the steaks a little bit. And to give us something to gnaw on when we eat the steaks.
Just amazing. I mean, you brought the whole plank grilling up to so many notches.
Now the steaks have been seared. And now those are going to take we're going to temperature gauge. We're going to take those off at about 150.
Okay.
And get those done. So we're going to get those on the grill.
Wow.
Now we're just going to sit back. We're going to relax. We're going to clean our table a little bit. Don't forget to go to let me get the website before we go. Pelkinsmeat.com. Pelkinsmeat.com, if you would please.
Great place. Good eats.
Good eats. Good eats, man. Good eats. Welcome back to America's favorite grilling show, Mad Dog and Merrill, with Fast Freddy on the keyboard. If we haven't, you've been quiet today, Fred.
Hey, we're in the money.
Hey, that's all the time I got.
He must be in his mellow moods. He is
Crivets, Wisconsin, Pelkins Smoky Meat Market, and their new location, 1756 Riverside Drive in Swamico, Wisconsin, due north of here about 40 miles, 30-some miles. Great location for that store, too, I'll tell you that. All right, we got things on the grill. Things are looking good.
On the grill. Things are looking good.
The old pellet, the old smokers are looking good there. That's looking pretty gosh darn good. The potato wedges, eat Wisconsin potatoes out on. Steaks, medallions. Merrill's bratwurst are like slapping.
They're
Man,
good.
Those
They're going.
on that pellet grill. That's the way to do brat. Fresh brats on a pellet grill. Smoke them slow. That's the way to go.
You're a winner every time.
How about a glaze for that pork?
How about a glaze for that pork? You know, obviously at pork, what do you think? You gotta have some fresh pineapple.
Well, I've got the pineapple rings on
the whole thing right on there. It makes a great glaze.
Yep.
Obviously, you gotta sweeten it up a little bit.
Yes, sir.
Sweeten it up with a little bit of brown sugar. Now, I'm not gonna use a whole bunch here because I'll do a little bit of taste test afterwards. But I got a little brown sugar in there. Now, obviously, the reason I want to wait is because I got some honey in there also that I want to go ahead and sweeten it up with.
Your cap's going to be in the way, Mr. Merrill.
Cap's on the way. This is open. This is open. It's open. Come on.
Oh.
There it's coming. All right. A little honey. Okay. Don't want to overdo that. A little soy sauce. Like the flavor of that. Got a little sodium in there for you. Tarting that up with a little bit of apple cider vinegar. Yeah, a little bit of horseradish, man. You don't want to use very much horseradish, just a little bit. Yeah, it might be too much. This stuff's pretty cool.
It is, isn't
that
it?
up.
I'm going to put the cap on that horseradish right away, seal it in.
Oh, I can smell that horseradish. But then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, you always just want to take a little taste to see where you're at. Perfect. Absolutely perfect. All right, what you got going on?
All right, we're going to make a homemade steak sauce right now. Now we're going to get this on the grill and let it warm up a little bit, but I read a little recipes on homemade steak sauces. You got to have a little bit of the Worcestershire, a little W sauce in there.
You got it.
A couple dashes of hot sauce at the same time. Now it calls for a little bit of ketchup, but we're going to use our Del Works homemade ketchup, sauerkraut onions, deli mustard, little goodness in there. And we got dried mustard, ground mustard.
A little nice and tart.
Yeah, that'll be good. Everybody's flavor is different. And then it has two of the main ingredients is dark molasses.
That's a nice flavor. Boy, I like using molasses even on ribs too. Oh, good taste.
And a little bourbon.
There you go. Freddie's just eyeing that bottle out.
And we're gonna get that stirred up. I'm gonna add a little bit of oil.
Okay, good idea.
Yeah. And we're gonna add a little thyme in there. Give it a little earthly flavor.
But this sauce came out really good.
And we're just gonna mix that up a little bit. And as I heat that up, it's gonna thicken that up.
It's gonna be good.
And for the potatoes, we're gonna do a nice little dip.
Okay.
We got those potato wedges in there. They're looking really, really good. I think I might even try putting this on the potatoes as they're cooking. We'll see what happens.
Okay. It'll work.
I think so too. So we're gonna do some sour cream in there. Good old-fashioned Wisconsin scene. All Wisconsin potatoes. EatWisconsinPotatoes.com. Need a little sour cream. We got some basil, some nice little pesto in there, and a little jarred garlic. And we're just gonna stir that baby up.
Oh man.
Well, that's going to be a good
I
chef.
could dip that right in there.
Yeah, isn't it though? I agree.
Can we go grab some potato chips too, besides the Wisconsin potatoes?
As long as there's Wisconsin potatoes in the potato chips, that's
All
okay.
right, I hear you.
I think what we're gonna do, Merrill, why don't you
Okay.
back over towards Freddie?
All right,
Let's take your crushed pineapple,
sounds good.
and I think we're gonna just have time enough to do a little glaze over the top so it gets the flavor of all that nice stuff Merrill made over our pork.
Be good, gonna be good, gonna be good. Boy, good eating.
Yeah. Just enough to get the flavor of that. I think we're gonna try these potatoes over this. How should we? Why not, right?
Okay, I can argue with
I'm
you.
gonna put them in the wedges, in between the wedges, and see what
Okay.
happens. So we can see those beautiful Wisconsin potatoes when they come
That's
out.
what I like about doing television. You know, you just have no idea how it's gonna turn out, so we'll find out exactly how it's gonna turn out.
Well, these are all new recipes. You gotta try things new.
Yeah. Experiment, folks. Don't be afraid.
And the steak sauce, I think we have a little bit low on time here, so we're just gonna drizzle the steak sauce over the steaks. We
That'll
should
work
heat
too.
that up and get that bubble, get that molasses going. But
You got it.
I think just enough for that. And I'll tell you what we're gonna do. We'll be right back. Third segment coming up, ladies and
I'm
gentlemen.
getting
We're
hungry,
gonna show you
ladies and
some good
gentlemen.
eats.
I'm getting real hungry. Hey, welcome back to America's favorite grilling show,
Mad Dog and Merrill's.
Midwest Grilling, man. Let's get them brats off, can't we?
Pelkinsmeat.com. Pelkinsmeat.com. How many times do I have to tell
Oh,
you
you
that?
got it. Oh, I can't wait for these. Look at these babies.
Man. We got the cranberry brats.
Cranberry. Regular.
Regular.
Oh. Did good. You did good,
One
sir.
more, I'll set right in the
Whoa. Look at that, man. Good eating, Freddie.
Now it's time for the
Beautiful,
The
beautiful,
meat.
beautiful.
Brought time in the old town.
meat and potatoes.
Meat and potatoes, all right. I love how that turned out, sir.
Yeah, those Wisconsin potatoes. Look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Isn't that delicious? Pelkins bacon wrapped in Wisconsin Yukon Golds. EatWisconsinPotatoes.com. That nice cream sauce in the middle.
That's great.
What a great idea.
Good, that's a great idea.
Now the steaks, when you don't overcook them, they come out great this way because we got the smoke flavor, just like Pelkins smoky meat.
You got
market.
it, sir. Got the pork.
The beautiful pork. No better way to do pork on the grill, really, than plank cooking. There really isn't. Got that beautiful glaze that Merrill put over the top. I think what we need to do is
Steaks.
let's take a little gander at one.
I know, I'm just curious. I know you're supposed to let it rest, but
Oh,
I
yeah.
wanna.
Look at that,
oh,
Freddie.
Beautiful. Oh, man.
When a plan comes together, so they're charred on the outside, beautiful red on the inside. That's New York strip, gonna be the best. Go in there and get some of those sirloins,
Yeah.
a little more reasonable price, or you can go right over for the ribeyes, do the same gosh darn thing. The pork turned out wonderful. Gonna be a great eats, the great bratwurst, 60 different flavors. 2 great locations, Pelkin Smoky Meats, Crivets, Wisconsin, Highway 141, and Riverside Drive in Swamico.
Great place to eat, man.
Yes, sir.
Great place to grab something to eat.
Well, we had a great time here today at Pelkins Smoky
Yes.
Meats. One thing to say, let's cut into those bratwursts and try them, shall we? Look at those cranberry bratwursts,
I
gonna be
love it.
delicious. Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grilling, folks.
Happy growing, everybody.
Mad Dog and Merrill's Midwest Grillin' is a production of Lashbro Visual Communications.